You're wrapped up, buddy. You are wrapped up in your blanket? Yes, you are. You looking so good wrapped up in that blanket, Devo. See, you're just wrapped up like a little pig. Yes, I love you so safe. Wait, I love you too, Quiet. Bye.
So today's Friday. Fridays are always super busy. You guys already know that. I taught it in a vlog that I did last Friday. So super busy today. I might not be able to get a lot of filming in. I'm going to do what I can. I might not even get enough content for an episode. We'll see though. I think I will. You know, we're moving stuff great today. The energy in there is high. We're getting shit going. You know, I love it when it's like that. I love it when you come in and people just get shit done and nobody has to be told what to do and everyone gets on the phone and hustles. That's my thing. I freaking love it. The market that we're in right now too, it's really a broker's market. So for us to be covering a lot of freight right now, it's not that great of an accomplishment. It's still great to see everyone on task, hustling, getting it done. But I really believe that we're going to be challenged here in the fourth quarter this year because I really think the market is going to flip and we're going to be in more so of a carrier's market than a broker's market. That's why I'm encouraging all my guys right now to be building as many relationships as they possibly can with carriers so they can be dealing with these guys in the tough times and the easy times and helping each other out along the way. That's the way business should be done. Relationship-based business will never change. That is the core behind having a successful company is relationships. Maybe we'll make this vlog about relationships. I don't know. I mean, seem to be ranting a lot about it today, so let's do that. Relationships. So talking about relationships. Oh, by the way, just so I can clear this up before we get started, the definition of a relationship, at least in my opinion, from my experience, what's benefited me the most is a connection between two individuals that's mutually beneficial to both parties. So relationships in terms of business success. I started working in the transportation industry 4 years ago. Before that, I had no prior business experience. I had gotten in trouble as a kid. I had been to countless different programs for troubled youth and had struggled with an addiction to heroin and crystal meth from age 17 until 1 year before I started working in this industry. I remember the first day I sat in my office chair for training. I was overwhelmed. It was my first real job. And on top of all that, my dad was my boss. Dad, if you're watching this, I love you. Now, I know what all of you are thinking about that last sentence, but let me go ahead and clear things up for you. My dad being my boss means the exact opposite of any kind of special treatment. At 5 years old, he had me running laps at our local park until I would cry and yell that I hated baseball. And when he coached my teams, if there were players that were better than me, I sat the bench and they played. There was no such thing as daddy ball with my dad. So if you're familiar with the baseball world, I'm sure you've heard the term daddy ball. Daddy ball would essentially be the same thing as picking favorites, meaning giving one kid playing time over a kid that has more talent because either one, you're their father and they play on your team, or two, they're a child of one of your friends and your friend is hounding you to put their kid in the game. This is unacceptable. This will always be unacceptable. And this has never been acceptable. smell rainbows every day. There will be deals that fall through. There will be issues that come up. There's so many different variables that play into having a successful relationship or not. One thing I've really learned about relationships is that nice, genuine people are few and far between for the most part. Especially in the trucking business, there's so many rude and unethical people in this industry. And that's okay, because it's always going to be like that in every industry, and every business, and just life in general. There are also several nice people, and I love those people, because it takes work to be nice. It takes effort. It's easy to be mean, but to be nice and to always stay calm and collected takes a lot of effort. That's why I love nice people. Focusing all my energy on building relationships and being the bigger person in every situation has brought me so much success. I would say I credit at least 80% of my success to just having a positive attitude. Having a positive attitude in every situation has brought on relationships that would have seemed impossible before. Having relationships has streamlined my work process, and it's also built up the people around me that I manage.
We see buddy couple.
Well, that pretty much sums up what I think about business relationships. That was kind of long though, so I think I'm going to get into other kinds of relationships in another episode.